Can you prove to me that one reading goes authentically back to the Prophet Muhammad?
It's not about going back to the Prophet. My point is very simple. The readings are not preserved. The text itself is preserved. I have a very simple question for you. Was the Hamza existing during the time of the Prophet?
I don't think so.
So if the Hamza did not exist during the time of the Prophet, then all of our readings incorporate Hamza.
Yeah. What's the difference between mu'minun and mu'minun?
There's no difference.
So what's the problem, bro?
The problem is you do not have the way that the Prophet recited it. That's my point. If I am a person who was living 1400 years ago, and the primary dialect of my people was called the Old Hijazi dialect. This is the dialect that I'm going to use primarily because that's the tongue of my people. I'm going to use the Quran in that tongue. But then this dialect, it became extinct by the end of the 7th century. So nobody in this day and age is speaking how the Prophet spoke. So the number one way of him reciting it is not present. So what we have is people reading a text, and they're reading it based upon what they know. So that's why some people say zira, because it's their accent.
Okay, first of all, it's not accent. It's a different region where they would pronounce sod with day.
Perfect. So if I'm reading an English book and somebody says water and somebody says water, it's the exact same thing, correct?
Yes.
So that's a reading. It's not from God.
What do you mean?
It's not something that God has authored. It's people reading the text that God has preserved. They read it differently. But to say that the Prophet read it this way and told people you could read it this way is false. He himself wouldn't say zirat because people around him would be like, what? What'd you say?
Right.